What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and welcome to How to Tame _stuff. This is a series where I will be covering every tameable dino on Ark, going over the best ways to tame them, and going over their features / abilities / roles in Ark. But first, a small disclaimer. All this taming is done on a boosted server, but the taming method is exactly the same that you'd have to use on an official server. But if you're playing on an official server, you should know by now that it's going to take you a lot longer to gather the resources and a lot longer to do the taming. But with that out of the way, let's get to what we're going to be taming today. And finally, the green drop has dropped. I don't really like this noise. Let me access it. We've got some sand stuff. I'll take the sand stuff. Dropping it. Okay. So today we are going to be taming the Thorny Dragon. And it is a knockout tame, so you will need to go ahead and knock it out. I'm just worried about the scorpion behind it. Where's it going? It's going in now. And it's down. Don't you dare attack. I'll knock you out as well, just to be on the safe side. You're level 10. Ah! Ah! Go away. Level 1? When you say you're going to come attack. Die. Get this out just in case. Down. Just make sure that doesn't come over and get me. Just wanted to make sure. Anything else on the top? Right. Anyway, Thorny Dragon. Once you have knocked it out, what are we going to need to tame it? Well, its favourite kibble is that kind of kibble. The word Mortopia kibble. It's called something else for unknown reasons. I don't know why. But the Mortopia, that's what it is. That's what kibble it actually is. I'm going to show you. But where's my Mortopia? There. It's actually called the Mortopia, but for some reason the eggs are called something different. Now I don't know why that really is, but the Mortopia poos them out anyway. So yeah, them kind of eggs, just Mortopia eggs. So we've got some of them. We put it into its inventories. We just got to wait to eat it. But if you can't get your hands on some Mortopia eggs, don't worry. It is a carnivore, so it will eat any type of meat you can give it. And just for funsies, no. Thank you. Yeah, you can feed it any type of meat. Obviously, there are other meats that are better than others, and I'm going to read them out anyway in the list that they are better. So, what we got? Well, we've got raw mutton, raw prime meat, cooked lamb chops, cooked prime meat, raw prime fish meat, raw meat, cooked prime fish meat, cooked meat, raw fish meat, and cooked fish meat, in that order. But if you can get your hands on some Mortopia eggs, you can make the kibble, and here's what you're going to need. You're going to need Mortopia eggs, 1 sava root, 50 chitin, 2 major berries, and 3 fibres, which can be cooked in the cooking pot or the industrial cooker. Now we're just waiting for this to eat again. I'm going to equip all the sand stuff because it's a tiny bit better with dealing with the elements. And I'll make Let's have a look. Cool. While we wait for the Mortops to get up, which should be very, very soon. No, not the Mortops. The yeah, Thorny Dragon. Come on, eat me. There we go. That's what we was waiting for. So these actually look really, really cool. They're actually really nice to look at. Let's look at them. They do look pretty darn amazing with all their scales and with all the spikes on top of their scales as well. Each scale has a spike coming out of it, which looks rather cool. Now, if you just look at them from the front, they got these big wide eyes, which make them look really cute. But anyway, once you have tamed your Thorny Dragon, you can ride it by getting a saddle, which you unlock at level 40. And this is the saddle, looking amazing, looking awesome. So we can get on and we can have a walk around. Thorny Dragon is pretty quick. Pretty nice turn circle even when sprinting. Really, really cool. It's got a couple of attacks. It's got that one which is a lunge with its mouth, and then it's got this one that shoots spikes, and them spikes also do toe paw to other creatures. They don't seem to do a ton of toe paw, but they do toe paw. So, why would you get a Thorny Dragon? What is it useful for? Well, it's good for a gatherer. The Thorny Dragon can gather wood extremely efficiently. So, boom, just got 588 wood, which is absolutely fantastic. It's also good for transporting other materials as well. Wood, thatch, fibre and stone weigh less while it is being carried by the Thorny Dragon. Thatch and fibre weigh about 20% less than they usually do, which is rather good, and wood and stone weighs 50% of its usual weight as well. Same with wood. That's it. I was going to get some stone to try and show you more. So, oh no, wrong one. So you can see wood in here is only weighing 25. Put wood in our inventory, it's weighing 50. Put stone, it's only weighing 25 in that inventory, but it is weighing 50 in our inventory. Thatch is just the same, it's weighing 0.6 there and it's weighing 1.1 in our inventory. It's exactly the same for fibre. So yeah, pretty darn good, don't you think? That stuff weighs less. And as you can probably tell as well, I'm just going to whack all these materials in here, that in its inventory we have options to do other things. So the Thorny Dragon also acts as a portable smithy in its inventory, in the saddle. That's why I'm putting all the stuff in here. So yeah, we've got armour, everything. What you'd usually craft in a smithy, you can craft on your Thorny Dragon, and because wood and stone and thatch and fibre weigh less, you won't have to worry about overburdening your Thorny Dragon for quite a bit. Fortunately, no jump, and it can't climb up walls or anything like that. But I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show you how and I'm going to show you the spine toss that it does. Okay. You'll know when it hits because you will get hit markers. Like that. But as you can see, they don't do a lot of damage. They're supposed to do Topor, but I don't know how much Topor they actually do. Doesn't seem to be a lot. So what level is this? It's only a level 20 and it's not knocked out. The spines will go in whatever direction you aim them at. As you can see here, our tail is flicking forward, but the spikes are going back. As you can see there, look, tail forward, spikes go back. Just kill this. Kill. Yeah, they don't seem to do a lot of Topor, and they don't really do a lot of damage. See? Yeah. Okay. Now I don't know if this Topor effect increases with the amount of melee damage you pump on it. I'm going to test it out right now. See, it only seems to be doing 1 damage, no matter what. Yeah, I'm just gonna see. So yes, you can aim up in the air with the spikes. Like that. Go away, vulture. So yeah, you can aim up, and as you can see, these spines or spikes will go up. But like I said, it doesn't seem to do a lot of Topor compared to like a normal trank rifle. So I'm hitting it with everything I got here, but it doesn't want to get knocked out whatsoever. No, there's no point. So it doesn't really make sense to try and use that to knock stuff out. It doesn't seem to work very efficiently. Crap. Oh crap. No, yours there, aren't you? I think so, I was dead. But for the Thorny Dragon, that is it. Let's just go back to where I tamed it. So overall, it's a pretty darn good mount. Stuff weighs less in its inventory. Its saddle acts as a smithy. It's pretty fast, and it can gather wood really well. But that is going to be it for the Thorny Dragon, mortals. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it informative, and if it helped you out in any way, don't forget to show that like button, who is boss, by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, then don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. But that is it. I am Mortal T, and I am out.